Okay, welcome back, Freedom Hackers. In today's video, we're going to talk about the value ladder, and we're also going to talk about the sales funnel and why these are so important for your business. This is going to be our last free video, and these videos have kind of been like just kind of explaining some of the purposes for owning your own business and things that we do in digital marketing and things like that. But the next videos, if you do our paid course, they're really going to be the how. You know, how do we set up SEO? How do we set up a website? How do we set up our social media marketing campaigns? All those things, right? So there's a tremendous amount of value in our entire course. If you have questions about it, if you're interested in the course, if you need to talk to me one-on-one, just get a hold of me at info@freedomwave.com. You can also email me directly from our website, freedomwave.com. So, okay, if you own your own business, you have a ladder that you can climb that has rungs, and those rungs are worth a lot of money, and I want to explain that. So when you're an employee, okay, you may be able to earn some bonuses at work, or you might be on a salary, or maybe you're working hourly. But generally at your job, okay, and I like to call a job just over broke. Sorry, people who have regular jobs, but if you have the just over broke going on, you've got the job going on. So the rungs of the ladder might look like this. Maybe you start off, at maybe we'll say minimum wage, whatever that is in your country, okay, or whatever, $20 an hour. We'll say $20 an hour. And maybe you can get to a manager position, and now you're making like $30 an hour. And maybe you can become like a regional manager, and then you get a salary, and then it's like, $120,000 a year or something like that. And that's kind of where the ladder cuts off. You can only climb the ladder so high. The thing about a regular job, and I've experienced this with a lot of my clients that we've done one-on-ones with, and even some of my just personal friends, when you have the regular job, as you start to climb the rungs of the ladder, oftentimes when you get to the very top, you start to have difficulties with other people in the higher up positions, and sometimes you could actually lose your position because you've done so well. People start to feel threatened by you, and that's a whole nother video and a whole nother topic, but it's something to think about. When you own your own business, you can create the rungs of this ladder to go as high as you want. There's no ceiling when you own your own business. You can go as high as you want in your own business, okay? And so I want to talk to you today about how we can make that a reality and how you can start creating these rungs on the ladder and why they're so important and how they translate over to your sales funnel. So to start with, I'm not so good at art. So hopefully, I did this myself, so hopefully, you guys can see that okay. Yeah, I'm a lot better at SEO and marketing and sales funnels than I am at art. I should have had my wife do this. But anyways, this is what we've got to work with, all right? So here we have a client over here. And if we own our own business, we need to get our client to jump onto the ladder so the client can start climbing up the rungs of the ladder, okay? So for example, somebody like myself who owns a marketing company, that first rung of the ladder, we're going to usually offer something free just to get somebody onto the ladder. Get them on that ladder, get them on our team, I guess you could say, okay? So for me as a digital marketing expert, one thing I do for people to get them on that ladder and to offer something free is I do an audit of your business or a consultation. So an audit for your business would be, I'll look through all of your social media, your website, and I'll see, how fast is your website loading? How many citations do you have on Google? Are you showing up in Google Maps? It just goes on and on and on. I'll give them a big audit to their business, and I'll look for some flaws. I'll look for some good things too. I like to sometimes compliment you. Hey, your website looks really nice, but a lot more people could find it if you had this and this and this and this going on, right? And so I'll give them suggestions, and that's the audit. Okay, so I'll audit a business for free. Now, if somebody clicks on one of my links to do a free business audit, I now have their email, so I've captured their email. Okay, so that's one way I can get them on that rung of the ladder. Maybe you own a fitness studio and you do a one-time consultation. So somebody comes in, they take a tour of your fitness studio, you do a consultation, they are now on the rung of the ladder, whether they signed up or paid for anything or anything like that at all. You now have their email address, and you can contact them and you can try to get them to go to the next rung of the ladder. So again, digital marketing, the first rung of the ladder for me is either a one-on-one consultation or it's something free. I know a business that made probably $500 million, $600 million, and they gave away a free book. They didn't even do an ebook. They gave away an actual free, regular, real book. And they got their client base way up because of that book, got them on that first rung of the ladder, and they started taking them up to the higher rungs. So when you're developing your business, whatever business it is, we need to come up with rungs on the ladder that go up. And the key is the higher they climb the ladder, the more money you make and the more value you provide to your clients, okay? So my first one is free. Now, everybody who signed up for my free stuff, they got a free evaluation from me, they go to one email list because I don't know, they're not really a super hot market for me. They're just, I have a connection, I have their email address, I know they're interested in what I offer, but maybe they've looked at 100 different companies and I don't know. I don't know how interested they are, right? But my next rung of the ladder, I'm going to offer something very affordable for them, okay? So I might do like a one-page design for like $250, or we have some really low entry levels into our monthly reoccurring thing, where someone might have come in at like $50 a month or something like that. Now those people go to a different email list, okay? Because that's a pretty hot market. That's somebody that just, they're opening their wallet, they're ready to buy, they want to work with you, they want to be on your team. And so that's a pretty hot market right now. Okay, so again, I have the two email lists, someone who just stepped on the first rung of the ladder and somebody who is, climb to that next step, okay? So when I'm putting my business plan together, I'm thinking, how much is the price of these rungs of the ladder gonna be? How much value can I offer? So as a digital marketing expert, I'm thinking, okay, here I'm giving them something free. Here I'm doing maybe a couple hours of work for them. On the next ladder, maybe I'm building their entire website. On the next one, maybe I'm doing their website plus a social media campaign. On the next one, maybe it's SEO. I know somebody who went to this ladder all the way to the top, and their $1 million package is a year of one-on-one work with somebody, and they're helping them for a whole year developing everything, websites, social media, one-on-one, and it's $1 million, okay? But even that person starts with something free, then something that's like $20, and it climbs up and up and up till they get to that $1 million package. So the value ladder, okay? As your value increases for your client, the price increases, okay? You take your lists. You have your warm market for one list. You have your hot market for another list. The people that didn't buy anything are on one list. The people that bought something get moved to the list where they're hot. They want to buy something, and it's very easy to upsell them to your next item, okay? Now, one reason why this is so important is not just to try to sell people stuff, but because this is the difference between somebody who, and if you watch my video on cash flow quadrant, a lot of that correlates to this. A lot of that is the same, but that training and this training are really the differences between people being broke and people being millionaires. Because somebody who has a job, they can't climb higher on the ladder. They get capped out. They might get capped out at $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year. Some people get capped out at like $30,000 a year. It really depends on your market and depends on your employee, right? Or not your employee, but your employer. But as a business owner, it's up to you to come up with the rungs of the ladder. And if you want to take that rung all the way to $1 million, I know I'm gonna, right? Take that rung all the way to $1 million, great. And that way, you're going to be able to keep giving yourself raises as you add value to your clients. So every time you add more value to a client, you're giving yourself a raise. Now, we can take this value ladder and just turn it upside down, and we have the sales funnel. So whatever we came on this first rung of the ladder, and we look over here at a funnel, it's the same as a ladder, but upside down, okay? So with a sales funnel, our clients are up here. So here's our happy client, and here is where all the clients get funneled into. And in this first funnel, basically equals the first rung of the ladder. So what we're doing in this first funnel is we're offering something free, a free ebook, a free book, a free consultation, something free, or something really, really cheap. I prefer free, okay? And we start to funnel our clients in there, and we're capturing their email addresses. And now we get our first rung of the ladder, which is something affordable, okay? So something affordable, maybe it's $20 or $50. And everybody who buys that, we then try to upsell them on the next rung of the funnel until we funnel people down into the system. And that's how we're making a lot of profits, upselling and making a lot of money. And it's just not about upselling and making money, but the value is the key. So this is called a value ladder. And as the sales funnel, I don't really like the name sales funnel. I mean, it's a hot word right now. It's a trendy word, but it sounds silly, sales. So really what we're doing is it's all value. It's a value ladder and it's a value funnel, because the more we offer our clients and the more we give them, no matter what business you have, we're going to get paid a lot more, okay, by bringing people through these funnels. Now I want to talk about one more thing on either your sales funnel or your value ladder, or of course both, and that's having some kind of program that offers a residual income to you. People call it like a continuity program, something that's continuous, it keeps going. As a digital marketing agency, it's very easy for us to come up with continuity programs because we can offer hosting packages, we can offer ongoing SEO. I think everybody joins our plan at around $97 a month, $57 to $97 a month. So everybody pretty much does that. And that's something we're getting paid for every month over and over and over again. And that's really, really important, because as you're building your business, depending on the structure of your business, if you have a really good year and you make a few $100,000, and the next year you're not able to get as many new clients, maybe something happens to you. It could be a sickness. It could be a new family member. Maybe you have a baby. Who knows what it could be? Okay, these are all things that have happened to me. Sickness, new baby, right? And it makes it much harder for me to have the energy and the time to go and get new clients. So on those times where you don't have the energy and the time to get all those new clients, having a good continuity program, having something that provides residual income all the time is going to be huge for you. And one thing that I do with web design all the time is I'll offer very low price websites. And I think I've mentioned this in another video. A lot of the times, I had a guy the other day that was like, well, what's wrong with this website? Why is it so cheap? And that's not the response I like to get, because then it makes me feel like, wow, I should have just charged them a little more. But every single person joins our continuity program. So whether they get a really affordable website or not, if they get a site that's super cheap, but they can't believe how cheap it is, they're still on our continuity program, and we're still earning a monthly income from these people over and over and over again. Now that's just digital marketing, but I think that you can come up with a continuity program for almost any business. So once again, you guys, this is our value ladder and our sales funnel. All right. Now, if you're thinking of the business Freedom Wave, part of my sales funnel is to offer some free videos. So we're giving you guys a little touch, just a little taste of our course. And of course, our course is designed, so this is a sales funnel, right? So we've got our clients up here. Hopefully, we're one of our potential clients watching this, and you decide to watch some of our videos for free. And then, an upsell might be to have you try to do the entire course. Or maybe because you're watching these videos, my thought is you're either a business owner looking at web design and digital marketing, or you're somebody who owns a digital marketing agency. So I'm going to find out, and I'm going to take you through the next step of the funnel. And we have different funnels for agencies, and we have different funnels for clients that just have businesses. So this is a really good example of how this strategy works. All right, you guys. And that concludes the end of our sales funnel for Freedom Wave. So at this point, it's decision time to see if you guys would like to join our team and become Freedom Hackers with us. If you'd like to, get a hold of me, info@freedomwave.com. You can check out my website at freedomwave.com. And what I would really like to do is do a one-on-one free consultation with you to get to know you for a little bit, get to know about your business, hear about your goals that you have to make sure that we're a right fit for you and for your company. All right, you guys, once again, Justin Morris with Freedom Wave.